The sea, it whispers tales of ancient voyages, of boundless horizons, and of secrets held in its fathomless depths. It is at once a cradle of life and a vast, indifferent wilderness. We sail upon its surface, confident in our technology, our charts, our understanding. But sometimes the sea reminds us of its true nature, an enigma, a force that can swallow ships whole, leaving nothing but silence in its wake. It began, as so many profound mysteries do, with a whisper across the airwaves, a faint, crackling distress signal originating from a quadrant of the Atlantic so remote it felt like the edge of the known world. The vessel was a freighter, the Horizon Star, laden with cargo and dreams. A routine journey turned suddenly desperate. Mayday! Mayday! This is the Horizon Star. Taking on water, severe. Listing, engines failing, The voice was strained, laced with a fear that transcended the static, but it was clear enough to pinpoint their approximate location, thousands of miles from the nearest commercial shipping lane, deep in the desolate heart of the ocean. The call echoed through the global maritime network, a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the mightiest ships. At the Maritime Rescue Coordination Center in Southampton, England, the alert brought a sudden, chilling halt to the rhythmic hum of operations. Screens that usually tracked hundreds of vessels now focused on a single, blinking icon rapidly losing its battle against the deep. Without hesitation, the call for aid was answered. Duty, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to human life are the bedrock of seafaring communities. The nearest available vessel capable of such a mission was the Ocean's Resolve a state-of-the-art rescue and research ship, renowned for its resilience and the expertise of its crew. Captain Eleanor Vansu, a woman whose calm demeanor belied a steel-trapped mind and years of navigating the most treacherous waters, immediately ordered a course correction. Her crew, seasoned professionals, moved with practiced efficiency, preparing for a journey into the unknown. They were not just sailors, they were guardians, bound by an unspoken vow to pull others from the jaws of the deep. Their mission, to reach the Horizon Star *, to save its crew, and to defy the indifferent power of the ocean. The Ocean's Resolve cut through the waves, a beacon of hope steaming towards a fading light. The initial reports from the Horizon Star * had been sporadic, detailing worsening conditions, but then an unnerving silence had fallen. The last garbled transmission spoke of a sudden shift, a wall of water, and then only the hiss of dead air. Captain Vance knew the odds were stacked against them, but hope, like a compass needle, always pointed north. Theoposia, particularly in this vast, uncharted expanse, is a realm unto itself. Here, radar often struggles against the curvature of the Earth and the interference of atmospheric conditions. Witnesses are non-existent, the only eyes being the gulls that soar overhead, silent observers of humanity's struggles. As the Ocean's Resolve pressed onward, the weather began to turn. What started as a moderate swell quickly escalated. Sky that had been a placid blue now bruised into an angry purple, painted with streaks of violent gray. The wind, which had been a gentle breath, became a furious roar, whipping the ocean into a frenzy of whitecaps and towering waves. This was more than just a storm. It felt like the sea itself was actively conspiring, shifting its mood with a malevolent caprice. One moment, the ship would be battling monumental swells. The next, it would be plunged into an eerie calm, only for another tempest to erupt from nowhere. These rapidly changing conditions were highly unusual, even for the notoriously unpredictable Atlantic. They added layers of complexity to an already perilous journey, forcing Captain Vance and her crew to constantly adapt to read the sea not just with instruments, but with instinct. Days blurred into a relentless pursuit. The Ocean's Resolve was now within the estimated search radius of the Horizon Star *. The crew had been scanning the horizon, their hearts pounding with a mixture of dread and determination. Then a new signal, brief and startlingly clear, pierced the airwaves. It wasn't the Horizon Star *, it was Captain Vance. "This is the Ocean's Resolve *. Her voice was calm, steady, devoid of panic. We have visual contact, debris field, ... Significant damage. We are deploying lifeboats. Conditions deteriorating rapidly. Strong currents, ... deep water, ... signal interference, ... There was a pause, a moment of static. Then her voice again. We are commencing rescue operations. Stand by for further updates. And then, nothing. The radio operator at the Southampton Center, a veteran named Marcus Thorne, sat bolt upright. He strained against the silence, adjusting frequencies, tapping his headset. Oceans Resolve. This is Southampton. Do you copy? Oceans Resolve? Report your status. Only the hiss of static answered him. He tried again, his voice tinged with a growing unease. Captain Vance, are you there? Report. The silence that followed was not merely the absence of sound. It was a profound, suffocating void that swallowed all hope. It was the sound of the ocean claiming another secret. Hours turned into days. The initial concern morphed into frantic alarm, then into a chilling realization. The Oceans Resolve *, the ship sent to rescue, had itself vanished. No further signals, no emergency beacon, no final, desperate cry for help. Just ... silence. The global maritime community watched in stunned disbelief. A rescue ship built for resilience, crewed by the most experienced hands, had disappeared without a trace. It wasn't just the lack of a distress call that was so unnerving. It was the complete, absolute absence of any evidence. No debris, not even a splinter of wood or a life raft. It was as if the Oceans Resolve * had simply ceased to exist, plucked from the surface of the earth by an unseen hand. The unthinkable had happened. The rescue mission for the Horizon Star * was now a desperate search for the Ocean S Resolve *. The blinking icon representing Captain Vance's ship on the tracking system, which had been a symbol of hope, now flickered, then dimmed, and was eventually removed. It was a bureaucratic act, a grim acknowledgement of reality. But for those who had watched its progress, it felt like erasing a memory, a denial of their very existence. The vastness of the search area was overwhelming. Without a final position, without a last transmitted signal, without any debris to guide them, search teams were effectively looking for a needle in an oceanic haystack. The prevailing currents, the rapidly shifting weather patterns, the sheer depth of the water in that region, all conspired to make the task almost impossible. Experts pored over every scrap of data. The unusual signs were numerous. The rapidly changing sea, whether a phenomenon rarely seen with such intensity and frequency. The deep water areas, known for their immense pressure and treacherous subsurface currents. The strong currents themselves capable of dragging debris far and wide or pulling entire vessels into the abyss. And the potential for signal interference, perhaps from an electromagnetic anomaly, or something far more inexplicable. Each factor, on its own, might be explained, but collectively they wove a tapestry of bewildering complexity, defying conventional understanding. The sea, it seemed, was not just indifferent. It was actively concealing its secrets. It had offered no final, dramatic goodbye from the Oceans Resolve *. No frantic abandoned ship message, no large debris field to indicate a catastrophic breakup. Just the brief, calm voice of Captain Vance describing a scene of unfolding disaster, followed by the profound, eternal quiet. The search continued for weeks, then months. Aircraft crisscrossed the expansive ocean, sonar swept the depths, and other ships sailed the coordinates, their crews scanning the horizon with heavy hearts. But the sea remained impassive, an unyielding guardian of its newfound secrets. Neither the Horizon Star * nor the Oceans Resolve * ever returned. The ocean left no evidence, no final testament, only silence. This profound absence, this double disappearance, left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. It wasn't just a loss of ships and lives, it was a challenge to our understanding, a humbling reminder of nature's ultimate power. The questions lingered, echoing in the vast emptiness where two mighty vessels once sailed. What happened? How could two ships, one a freighter, the other a state-of-the-art rescue vessel, simply vanish without a trace. The silence was deafening. Yet in that silence, a new kind of message began to emerge. It was a message not of despair, but of profound respect for the forces greater than ourselves. It was a reminder that even with all our advancements, all our knowledge, there are still mysteries that defy explanation, horizons that remain uncharted, and depths that hold secrets beyond our grasp. But the human spirit, much like the ocean itself, is boundless and resilient. We are driven by an innate desire to understand, to explore, to reach for what lies beyond. The disappearance of the *Horizon Star* and the *Ocean S Resolve* did unextinguish that spirit. It ignited it further. It became a powerful, albeit tragic, testament to the courage of those who venture into the unknown, who answer the call of duty, who face the formidable power of nature with unwavering resolve. Their story, shrouded in mystery, became a silent call to us all, a call to appreciate the fragility of life, the preciousness of every moment, and the indomitable will to seek answers, even when the answers elude us. It reminded us that true strength lies not in conquering nature, but in understanding and respecting its immense power, and in finding our own courage to navigate the unpredictable currents of life. The sea may have claimed 2 ships, but it could not claim the spirit of those who sailed them, nor the enduring human quest to explore, to discover, and to ultimately to live fully, even in the face of the profoundest mysteries. The silence speaks volumes, urging us to listen to the whispers of the unknown and to find our own path through the vast, beautiful, and sometimes terrifying ocean of existence. The mystery of the vanished ships remains, a permanent fixture in the annals of maritime lore, a ghost story whispered on the winds. Yet it is also a story of inspiration, an enduring testament to the human heart that beats strongest when confronted with the greatest unknown. It reminds us that, while we cannot control every storm, we can choose how we sail, how we respond to the unexpected, and how we carry the torch of hope and inquiry forward into the vast, beautiful, and endlessly mysterious world. Subscribe to stay updated with new videos.